Hey everyone. Well, I got the plumbing all done for the sink and that. I actually reused, there's some old pipe in the 90s and stuff. I only had to go buy two 90s to get this whole project done. I used a lot of fittings, put couplings in, whatever, that's fine. Got the new box in, got the old box out, got the electric for the washer pulled out, got the drain all done, the P-trap, and the drain for the sink, and that's the hot water, that's the cold water. So here we go in the kitchen area, and we got, so I got two shutoffs on the hot side. I got the lower one is for the dishwasher, the upper one is for the sink, the right one's the cold. I have the lower one off right now, and ran the water, P-trap, forgot to tighten the nut. Everything works fine, hot and cold. Yeah. So, yeah, there she is. Tomorrow I'll hook up the electric for the garbage disposal, hook up the dishwasher. I had to get a new hose for the dishwasher. This hose is it's just an old hose. So that's I didn't film anything. I didn't know what I was gonna do today. Well, ended up I decided to get the plumbing done for the sink. I knew it wasn't gonna take long. I knew it, but I had to shut the whole water system off, and shoot, by the time I got to those joints, and I'm actually running the washing machine with no clothes in it to get the flux out of the system, and yeah, that's all she wrote on that, and I'll let the washer do its thing, and yeah, like I said, you just get the flux out. No leaks, and got all the pipes supported so it doesn't bang. Just double check. Yeah, it's solid. There's nothing moving. So, on that note, tomorrow I'll, let's wait till tomorrow and we'll check out the garbage disposal and how I'm going to wire that up. So, until then, we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, it's the next day. Today is going to be getting the dishwasher and sink disposal hooked up. The electric, let's take a look. So, right now they got a plug outlet. It's actually too short. I'm going to have to run to the store and get some new ones. So I've been trying to figure out how I really want to do this. And I got a new hose for the dishwasher that'll fit. It's got the full size opening for the full size. Yeah, let's look at this again. Let's try this again. Yeah, as you can see, here, let me show you. This is like just a little opening. It's like it's smaller than the size of a dime. It would work. It doesn't fit onto there. So I'm just gonna replace the hose. And then the electric, okay, the main thing is about this electrical. So what do we got? This is my power coming in. I always wrap it with like wire. And this is my switch leg. So what I'm gonna do, that switch is this switch right here. 20 amp switch, right? So all 12 gauge wire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a plug in there. I'm gonna break up this tab, and they're made to be broken off. So the upper, both the dishwasher and the sink disposal will be like plugins. If anything burns out, just a lot quicker to unplug it. It's a done deal. That's how I'm doing it. Whether anyone likes that or not, I really don't care. The sink disposal burns out, I don't have to pull out wiring or anything. I just unplug it. So you don't do anything with the neutral. It's the same circuit. And so you just break off this tab. And the one side will be live 24/7, and which will be for the dishwasher. And the other side will be on the switch for the sink disposal. So on that note, let me get things situated so I can get started here. Okay, so I got the dishwasher all set. I got the new wire hooked up. Got the hot neutral, and the ground. I seen they had a splice. I guess it'd be fine. I don't know. Because they got kind of this whole length is actually perfect. So I'm gonna leave it. It's not leaking. It's not doing anything wrong. There's the new drain hose. And I'm gonna push her in. Put the cover back on. Real easy. And just one-handed is not impossible. It's just yeah. Alright, let me get this all buttoned up. And I'm going to push her back in and get it screwed underneath, get the cover back on. I guess I could have done this without taking it out, but I know it's the kind of clamp that was on there. That's usually what's used typically. I'm using a hose clamp instead, and I made it so I could access it later on with the nut. You tighten up. I can take the front cover off and do as is, and this will be for underneath the sink disposal. So let me get this bad boy all buttoned up and see how long I need my wire. I gotta go to the hardware store and get 2 plugs. This plug is old. I don't like it, so I'm gonna get some new. I'm gonna get 2 new ones. One for the disposal and one for the dishwasher. And I want to make sure they're 20 amp plugs because it's a 20 amp circuit. So I'm going to keep going. Alright, got back from the hardware store. So I have a 20 amp outlet, and it'll tell you it's 20 amp. See, this 20 amp right there, 20 amp, 125 volts. That's what you want. You want the one with the line. And these are also 20 amp plugins, 125 volt. These are what you want also. And that's why they got the slot. So when you plug it in, plugs in the other way. You could get these in 15 amp, but me, I got 12 gauge wire. It's a 20 amp dedicated circuit just for this. So this is what I'm using. And yeah, so this way here, I don't have to worry about a breaker tripping or anything. Trying to run a disposal with a dishwasher together, you could trip the breaker. Possibly you may not, maybe you will. But this is how I'm doing it, and I'm gonna get these all wired up onto the wires, and let me get that all set up. All right, I got the receptacle wired up. So I left the tab on the neutral, so that's why here the neutral is feeding both. And over here, the top, you'll see the hot. You'll see 2 wires on the top one. Well, the top one's going to stay hot at all times. Well, the one wire that feeds the switch that will turn on the disposal. So the 2 wires, these 2 wires here, I have one wire that's white, the one that's taped up. Well, that's the switch leg. So when I turn the switch on, That'll bring power to this terminal, which in turn will power up the sink disposal. So that's why you don't break the bar on this side. And this one I broke off the tab, so it's separate. So like I said, the top one will be live, non-stop. The bottom one is a switch leg. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get these all hooked up on here, get them plugged in, and then hook up the breaker and the panel. Let's see if it all works. All right, I'm in the electric panel now, and breakers with tape on them are breakers that are not being used. So I got 1, 2, 3. This is a 20 amp breaker I'm going to use. I'm going to use this side. This is the line going through. So I got to strip this back because it says dishwasher. That's what that is. So I'm going to strip this back, and the ground wires go up on that bar. The neutral wires go down here. And then the line goes right there, the feed for the power to that. So I'm going to do that real quick. And like I said, I'm going to get this all stripped and ready to go. And that one up there, it's kind of scary getting. Yeah, you just got to be careful. That's all. You know, because you don't want to hit that, or these bars. You just, you know, be diligent when you're working an electric panel. If you know, I've done a lot of electrical work, so being what I did for a living, I used to do 3-phase and all that, doing all of our own electric for back in Illinois. We're a licensed contractor to do all this stuff. Here in Colorado, crippled, retired, whatever, but it's the same thing. But let me get this all stripped up, and I'll show you what it looks like after she's all hooked up. Alright, there she is. As you can see, that's the black wire that feeds this. I actually like hooking up breakers. I actually have the breaker off. I do have the wire. I can get in there and push it in, and then I push the breaker on. This is this wire here, that's the neutral, and then there's the ground wire behind it. The back run that goes all the way up, that's the ground wire. Make sure you don't make the mistake and hook a ground wire up on the neutral, because they're separate, not the same thing. So that being said, that's all hooked up. I'm gonna put the panel back on, and yeah, so let me check those out, and let me actually let's flip the breaker. Let's see what happens. And we got power. All right, let me leave that off. And all right, let me one thing I want to do, I want to check let me get my circuit tester. Here's a tester, and it kind of tells you if you got a correct circuit, the outside lights should be good. Where you got an open ground, reverse, polarity, open, high, blah, 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 all the way down. So the top one, so basically these two outer lights, I'll show you. When I plug this, here, when I plug this in the outlet, see how those lights go on? That's what it should look like. So let's go in there and let's check it out. Let's see, see if I did anything right. Sure I did. Let's go down here. I don't have anything plugged in yet. You keep everything unplugged until you know that everything is correct. And the top circuit should be live. So let's see. Yep, bingo. Let's see, the bottom circuit, there should be nothing happening. Uh-oh, nothing. Well, that's the switch for the sink disposal. Let me flip the switch, see what happens. Boom! All right. We're golden. So, the bottom one gets the sink disposal. Boom. The top one gets the dishwasher. Yeah. Oh, come on. Huh. There we go. There we go. Let's get this wire got a little bit better out of the way. There we go. Guess that's it, huh? Well, moment of truth. Does disposal work? Woohoo! Yeah, baby. And dishwasher, does it work? Oh boy. Check it out. Dishwasher works. Cancel. Yeah. What did I do? I must have hit the phone. I don't know. Sorry about that blip of the recording. I'm not a techie guy, so it'll probably be on that with the video junk. So now we got a full functioning. We got the dishwasher hooked up, water drain, the whole 9 yards. I'm probably just gonna run it just to. Let's do a short cycle. Quick rinse. Let's do a quick rinse. No heat, dry. And a start. Just a quick rinse, just to make sure everything, all the hoses, everything's draining right. So we turn the sink on, disposal. That's great. That's awesome. All I gotta do is clean a mess, y'all. On that note, you know, like it says, I got a dedicated circuit just for as code. I know I've read different areas, they expect a GFCI underneath for this stuff. I don't know about that. I know that the sink disposal, if it gets locked up and jammed up, it's got its own little popper circuit breaker in there. There's a reset that overheats in that. The dishwasher, I don't know. I mean, if something's really bad, it'll trip the breaker. But they have a GFCI underneath the sink. I don't know about that. I know these are some new codes going in effect in different areas, but you know, I'm leaving it live. No GFCI, dedicated circuit. That's life, you know. That's how I like it. You know, it's been like that for years. Why change something that's not broke? And yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all watching, and the kitchen is officially in 100% use. And when the wood floors were getting done, it sucked without having a working sink down here, but now we do, and that's good news. I just got to do door skins for the kitchen. As you can see, all the door skins here and here, yada yada. I'll get all that done. I'm gonna get this mess cleaned up. Yeah, that'll do. Well, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a question. Hey Max, I'm gonna shout out to Max. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so there it is, the final electrical hookup. You know, hooking up a dishwasher and sink disposal, and how to kind of you break that tab on a receptacle, and you could work one leg, one plug for a switch, and the other plug would be live, and that's how you do that. But everything's in working order. I'm really pleased. All right, y'all have a good weekend. Thanks for watching.